5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. Gary, any copy? Let me try Denton County Station real quick. November 5, November Alpha. Any copy? KI5LET. Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey. Any copy? KI5LET. K5WXY. There he is, K5WXY. Good copy.
Yeah, you're coming in pretty good here. Sorry, I've been busy.
Idle hands are the devil's workshop. I'm glad you're busy. S3 here, just a little scratchy, but pretty good copy. If you got a minute, go ahead and make a Waxahachie call. See who else can hear you.
Yeah, Chuck texted me and said he couldn't hear anybody. I told him I hadn't been on the radio yet to give me a second, so I'm going to see if I can't reach him here. KC580M Woodway, K5WXY Waxahachie. Alrighty, Chuck, I got a copy on you too. Does anybody else have a copy on Chuck in Woodway, just south of Waco? Sorry, Chuck, I hear nothing but crickets chirping up here.
Gary, ask him to make a long and loud call. I didn't hear him.
Okay, Chuck, can you call again? He says a long call. Top wants to see if he can hear you. Yeah, Top, I didn't hear him at all that time.
All right, thanks, Gary. Just glad to hear you. I thought we were going to be in trouble later, but we've got you, we've got Wiley. I haven't been able to get Mike yet. Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sugar Papa. Any copy, KI5LET. All right, well, less than 4 minutes to the net. I'm going to call the pre-net free-for-all over at this point. Thanks, everybody who participated. We got 28 pre-net check-ins. Pretty good. We got all the way up into Oklahoma and down to McLennan County, relayed by Gary. We're in Waxahachie. So hopefully we can get out west and further east. We got some good Denton County stations coming in. And we'll just see what happens tonight. Not bad at all. I'm going to go ahead. If you're on NetLogger, don't panic. I'm going to clear out the pre-net check-ins. We'll start the net here right at the top of the hour. Less than 3 minutes. November 5, Fox Papa Delta will be our most excellent net control. It will rotate around after that, and KI5LET will be doing NetLogger duties. If you're up late and you are fortunate enough to have a 1.25 meter or 220 megahertz rig, we start another net after this one. After this one's over, 5 or 10 minutes later, we start the 1.25 meter North Texas Simplex net. We start on the 220 Texas link system of repeaters. Take a list of check-ins, run the list real quick, and QSY to 223.500 to test our 220 rigs on Simplex. Is it still working? All right, 2 minutes to net, KI5LET. Thanks, everybody. We'll be clear and monitoring.
Hey, Top, you need to check KC580M. Y'all have him showing mobile in Fort Worth tonight in parentheses. He's not, that was one night, but he's not mobile tonight. He's home in Woodway.
I'll fix it right now. Thanks, Gary.
Not a problem. Chuck, you got a copy now? Okay, I heard you come back on both the Motorola and the ICOM 9700. So hope conditions prevail. Hopefully I can hear you during the net. If not, then Wiley will probably pick him up. I don't know about Brenham. I haven't texted him. I guess I need to remind him that the net is tonight. a good copy on you that time. K5WXY.
Is a frequency in use, November 5, Fox Papa Delta.
Turn your amplifier on.
It was in use, but I think it's not in use anymore. Anyway, this is November 5, Fox Papa Delta, and I'll be your net control this evening for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Assisting will be Trey over there in Tarrant County, KE5NGM, and let's see, KF5BSP over there in Eastland County. So we're looking forward to getting things here started just a second. All right, I think it's close enough to 8 o'clock. We're going to do our thing here. We're going to welcome everybody here to begin with. Appreciate everybody joining us this evening. Hope y'all are staying cool and relaxing in the shack with a cool beverage of your choice, as Mike would say. This is a directed net meeting every Friday at 8 o'clock. Everybody that's here probably already knows that. We're on 146.58 Simplex, which you probably already know as well. We want you to spread the word, tell everybody to start using Simplex operation. We really enjoy doing this, and we welcome everybody that comes in to help us make this event happen every Friday evening. We have a couple of things that we always go through at the beginning of the net. Number one on my list is to remind everybody that we have 2 listen-in only frequencies or simulcast frequencies, one on 444.925, and that's in Chalk Mountain down there in Somerville County, somewhere along the line. We have another one over in Palo Pinto that's on 2 meters. It's 145.310. Again, these are listen-in frequencies. Hopefully you can pick those up if you're lucky enough to have dual receive and monitor some stations you might otherwise not be able to hear. We also have, oh, by the way, that's courtesy of Whiskey Zulu 5 Tango X-Ray. We really want to thank Tyler because it makes a big difference for a lot of folks that's listening here. So we appreciate that effort that he puts forth and the equipment that he furnishes. Got net logger running over here, looks like. Looks like it's up and running this evening. Let's see, who's going to be... Oh my goodness, it's Top that's going to be net logger tonight, double duty Top. Appreciate him always volunteering to do this job. Glad to have him here. Let's see. So if you don't know about net logger, it's a free download. You can kind of keep track of what's going on, who checks in, and what kind of equipment they're running, and who they are, and where they're located, and so on and so forth. It kind of makes things more interesting. And it really helps folks like myself out because we're able to kind of do a peek preview of what has happened and maybe what's fixing to happen, because usually Top, he's ahead of us a couple of steps. Let's see, YouTube live stream, courtesy of Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike. Thank you very much, Trey. Appreciate that. If you have a computer handy, you can watch that in almost real time, and Trey is kind enough to devote his equipment and time and expertise to allowing us to have a video stream of what's happening here on Friday nights. We also have a Facebook group on North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We invite you to join if you haven't already. You can kind of keep track of what's going on locally, equipment for sale, equipment you might want to buy, you might want to sell, and just in general the chit-chat that goes on from all the guys that are members of the Facebook group. We have a relay protocol. We don't follow it really strictly, but we try to break things up and assign certain territories to some of our relay stations. So whenever we're net control, we reach out to those guys to work their territory and kind of help us out and help us orchestrate some of the check-ins from the far distant locations that maybe not be able to hear us or we're not able to hear them. We also want to invite everybody, if you hear somebody and we're not picking those stations up or acknowledging them, if you can copy them well enough to get some pertinent information, then we invite you to participate. Just call relay, and one of the designated relay stations or myself will pick it up and let you take it away and get that information for us. We don't want to miss out on anybody that's trying to check in, so that's the most important part. All right, so the next thing that I want to mention is that we do have an organized way, well, I should say we try to have an organized way of getting the check-ins by doing a county by county, which obviously y'all are probably that have been here before understand the sequence of events, but in case we have some new folks, we'll call on a county, you check in, and then we'll go to the next county, and so on and so forth. What I do is I start off, whenever I'm doing net control, I start off in Parker County. I go a little bit to the north side and circle around counterclockwise, so if you have a map pulled up, there's a good map chart that I use that I was turned on to. It's www.mapchart.net, and you can isolate Texas, and you can kind of click off the counties like I do as we go around to kind of keep track of what's going on and just where we are. Another factor that we need to throw in there, in the event that you miss your county or you need to check in and check out and go take care of some business and you can't wait around, by all means go ahead and jump in there and check in. We'll take your check-in anytime that is convenient for you, because we always like to have as many check-ins as possible and allow you the opportunity of participating and checking into the net this evening. Okay, pretty much takes care of most things. One last thing, before we start in Parker County, our little circle here, we always look for newly licensed, upgraded operators or first-time check-ins, and we let you go ahead and throw your call in right up front, get you started off in the right way. At any rate, we appreciate everybody being here this evening, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take first-time check-ins or newly licensed, newly upgraded. And, oh, by the way, if possible, please give your call letters phonetically. It helps the net logging station and myself understand the difference between P's and T's and S and M's and all that kind of stuff. So with that, first-time check-ins, newly upgraded or newly licensed operator, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I'm Wayne up here in Peaster, Texas. Come down. All right, well, tell us all about it. Kilo Juliet 5 Papa Whiskey Bravo. Clue us in here, Mark. Well, congratulations to you. That's a very, very big step. I always tell everybody that's a technician that if you don't upgrade to general, you're missing out on a lot of stuff that's going on in ham radio, and it gives you an opportunity to kind of get your wings stretched out and fly all the way across and around the world without relying on other relays like Echo Link, All-Star, and all of that other digital stuff, so you can actually do it with your own equipment. So it's a lot of fun on the HF bands, and we invite everybody that has a technician to go ahead and join the ranks and upgrade to general at least. That's a major step, and congratulations to you, Mark. Welcome aboard. Anybody else newly upgraded, newly licensed, or first-time check-ins? All right, it's time to begin our check-in list with Parker County. Come slowly for this old guy now.
Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo.
Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra.
Kilo Bravo 5 Whiskey Romeo.
Kilo 5 Delta Charlie.
Charlie.
Alpha India 5 Romeo.
November 5 Papa Romeo Sierra. Okay, let me run this list before I make any more mistakes. I've got a couple of doubles in there, so we're going to listen up for those. But let me get the guy that's always number one on the list here. I don't know how he does it, but I guess he ought to get a prize for being number one so many times. What do you think about that, Walt?
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, but there's no money involved.
I'll still take it.
You know, I thought you were in the military. You know, you're not supposed to volunteer.
I know.
All right, well, welcome aboard. The Whiskey 5 Bravo November Kilo. And by the way, Top knows that I sometimes forget. I get so excited people checking in that I forget to repeat their call letters. But I'll try my very best, Top. Forgive me if I mess up. Okay, the next one in line here that I've got is Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Fox Echo. Good signal here in the my QTH. Kilo Golf 5 November Quebec Sierra. And Kilo Bravo 5 Whiskey Romeo. And Kilo 5 Delta Charlie. Did you get rid of that email, Dwayne?
Yeah, I'd already dumped it about by the time you said that. K5DC.
All right. Well, I evidently got some kind of virus that's spreading around to all the other folks, and I don't know where it's coming from, but if you get something from me and, you know, it doesn't have my signature on it, trash it. All right. After Dwayne, there was another station. It was a double. So the station after Kilo 5 Delta Charlie, come again. Okay, well, I didn't work on that very smoothly, so probably don't know that you doubled. So let me go ahead and get the other two that I've got here. I've got Alpha India 5 Romeo, great signal as always. And then I got somebody that's India Romeo. Who's the India Romeo station? Okay, Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee India Romeo. And you got a good signal, but Dwayne just, I think it was Dwayne, or maybe it was Rich. Anyway, somebody covered you up, but we got you in there now. So that was Kilo Charlie 6, Yankee India Romeo, followed by November 5, Papa Romeo Sierra. Welcome aboard, Paul. Anybody else in Parker County?
Kilo Julia 5 Bravo Delta Charlie.
Kilo 5 India Mike Delta.
Okay, so I got that wrong a while ago. That was Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Foxtrot Tango. Thanks for the correction of that. And welcome aboard, Jeremy. I haven't heard you in a while. What's been going on? Your air conditioner working?
Oh yeah, we're staying cool. Just been busy here lately.
All right, well, we're glad that you made it in here this evening. That was Kilo Juliet 5 Bravo Delta Charlie. Always good to hear him. Anybody else in Parker County? Okay, Tango X-Ray India. Give me a prefix here. I don't remember the rest of it. My goodness, well, welcome aboard. Kilo of West, now look, Whiskey Alpha 5 Tango X-Ray India. Glad to have you in there, mobiling around. Are you leaving Parker County or leaving Palo Pinto County heading to Parker? Well, I got a pretty good copy on your mobile. Appreciate you being there and checking in. And, you know, the best place there is right on the Palo Pinto Parker County line. It's a little place called Woody's. I don't get any money for advertising, but I sure do enjoy their greasy burgers over there. My, what a treat. And you get a good beverage with it as well if you like. Anybody else in Parker County? I appreciate all those check-ins from the home county. Let's move up here to the north a little bit. Actually, it's kind of northwest, I guess. Jack County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. There, I got to second that emotion opinion, so I agree with you. I love that place. Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Charlie Hotel. You're up north, so is it cooler up there? Well, I was afraid that might be the case, but you know, Top mentioned, I heard something a while ago, that we had a little cloud cover earlier, and the temperature went from 104 down to 95. Didn't stay there very long, but it sure was welcome. All right, appreciate it, Stephen, checking in this evening from Jack County. Anybody else in Jack County? All right, let's see if we can raise anybody over in Young County. Young County check-ins. So Jerry, I'm telling you, I'm excited. I'm so glad that you're back. Your signal's a little scratchy tonight, which is very unusual. But, you know, I'm happy to hear your voice over there in Young County. I've been missing it the last couple of weeks. A little birdie told me that you's up north, so you come back to Texas. It's hot here.
This is home. My static is caught on about 60 feet short. The tower's down in the cradle right now, so hopefully by next week I'll be back up business.
All right, no problem. I'm sure you'll get her back up in the air, but good to have you checking in. Good to have you back in Texas, Jerry. Another guy, my goodness, November Victor 5 Papa. I thought you was retired, but I guess I was mistaken. Let's see, did you work today? Bless your heart. You know, that's a hard row to hoe, but I know you can handle it. I think you've been there before and got a little bit of experience with that job. So, John, welcome aboard. That was November Victor 5 Papa. I think I said that, but just in case I didn't. Anybody else in Young County? Kilo 5 Tango Echo Kilo. Welcome. You know, I should know that call letter, but I don't. Good for you. appreciate you checking in this evening. Hope you come back every Friday and visit with us. That was Kilo 5 Tango Echo Kilo over there in Graham. Let's see, I don't see Top. He doesn't have any information about you. What kind of equipment are you running over there, JB? Okay, all right, 50 watts with a 10-element beam up at 45 feet. What type of radio is it? Yaesu, Kenwood, ICOM, Alenco? JB, I was just wondering what kind of radio that you had there that put out 50 watts. Hey, doing a great job, ICOM 307. I'm not familiar with that one, but it sounds good. So whatever you got going good. Thanks for checking in this evening. Anybody else in Young County?
Relay.
Go ahead, Jerry.
That was an ICOM 307.
ICOM 307. What did I say, Jerry?
You did.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, do you see, it's just really nice to have you back, Jerry.
It was good to be home, I can tell you that.
Okay. All right, anybody else in Young County before we rotate around? November 5, November Golf Tango. I was beginning to wonder if you were still out there. Yeah, I got a couple of those that need to be taken care of. Do you farm out some of your work? Well, I should have a side job doing some of that, but it's too hot and I'm too old to fool with it. All right, let's see. Young County, I think we pretty got everybody over there. I don't think there's any other hands in Young County. How about Haskell and Throgmorton? Haskell, Throgmorton, now time to check in. I hear you in there, Michael. I got you. I couldn't get your call letters, and I can't remember them off the top of my head. Give them to me again. Let me make sure that I can copy it. Okay, I got it. You know, as soon as I wrote that down, I said, well, doggone, that's right. Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Tango Whiskey. Appreciate it, Michael, being faithful. The conditions are not good for me tonight, so we've been having some issues out to the west side that usually I hear a lot better, but we got you in there, so thanks for being there and checking in. All right, anybody else in Haskell, Throgmorton, or Young, or Jack before we move around? Nothing heard there. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's just move closer to home, make it easier on my ears. Anybody over in Palo Pinto County this evening?
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-ray. Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec.
Welcome to CW Dead 5
Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India.
There's 3 good stations over there. It does my heart wonders to hear people in Palo Pinto County. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Charlie X-ray. Good evening, Donnie. Kilo Fox 5 Zulu India Quebec. Let's see, that looks like that might be some guy named Houston over there. Welcome aboard. you know, if it wasn't for Top, I wouldn't get that right. But we appreciate you being there. If you check in more often, I'll probably get that in my memory banks. And once that's in there, you ask Donnie. Once it's in there, it doesn't fall out very easily. Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India, our favorite station over there in Palo Pinto. What's going on in the south? That would be kind of southwest side, wouldn't it?
It's southeast side of Palo Pinto. We're almost, I can almost see Erath and I can almost see Parker from here. I can definitely see the heat waves.
Is it hotter over here than over there?
It's a dry heat, so yes.
Okay, well, you know, it's interesting because Lipan was that close to the edge.
Well, Lipan's in Hood County, and Erath County is FM4, and Parker is just by the quarry from here. I mean, I'm in the very, very corner of those counties.
You must be. I guess I need to get a map out and kind of get that located, you know, because I've been to Lipan a few times and I didn't realize it. You know, I just considered it well into Palo Pinto. Anyway, good to hear you this evening, as always, and hope you come back and join us if you're not out gallivanting around across the country trying to earn money. Anybody else in Palo Pinto? Well, let's just stretch out a little bit further. Let's see if we catch anybody in Stevens County tonight. Andrew, it is rough this evening for me as well. Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Foxtrot Victor. Andrew over there in Stevens County. You might listen up there, Andrew, and see if there's anybody else in Stevens County that'd like to check in. Hear anything? You want to give a holler out there, Andrew? Sometimes we have another check-in from out yonder. I lost you all together, so we'll let Mike do his duties and try to pick that up maybe a little bit later. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and stretch way out west. I'm not really sure if I can hear anything, but I'll keep my ears open. Fisher, Jones, Shackelford. Fisher, Jones for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex set. Nothing heard. Let me try Nolan, Taylor, and Callahan. Nolan, Taylor, Callahan. Over. Mike, it's really interesting because even when conditions are bad, I can hear you. So I don't know what the deal is. There must be something that's carved away all the mountains between us. That was Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Foxtrot over in Sweetwater, Texas, and on the cool side of the door, right, Mike? He's on the cool side of the door. All right, let's see. Let's come a little bit closer to home because that was kind of a far stretch for us. Let's check on Eastland County. We got any Eastland County check-ins this evening?
This is Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Evening, gentlemen. Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. Always good to hear Cam over there. And let's see, who's that stranger? Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa. I don't know who you are. Welcome aboard. What do you do for a living?
Well, I just try to stay alive for a living, but not much, you know, at my age.
I don't blame you, Mike. I wouldn't do a whole heck of a lot easier. But I think I think, Top, you need to change that Hogtown. I think you need to change that to Desdemona. You know, there's a song about Desdemona that I'm going to have to share with y'all one of these days. But I got a recording of that by a guy that I used to go listen to play all the time. Anybody else in Eastland County? Go away, Mike. I'm going to be calling on you here in a second. How about Coleman County? Coleman County, check in. You're another one, Nick, that I always seem to be able to hear you and Mike out there in Nolan County. But, yeah, that, as Mike would say, that topography, I think that's the word he used. I just call it dirt, but he said something about topography. I don't know what that means. But anyway, there must be something between me and there because Brown County, I just have a hard time. Speaking of which, anybody in Brown County can hear me. You know, Rocky, I know you're not in Brown County, but I sure am happy to hear your signal from all the way up there in Wichita Falls. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Bravo November Alpha. Welcome. How's everything going up? And then, oh, you're way up north by the river. It ought to be cool, right? You know, maybe one day it'll be wintertime, then we'll all be complaining about how cold it is. All right, let's see. Brown County. Anybody in Brown County before I turn it over to Mr. Mike? Okay, I heard something scratchy in there, but I'm going to try one other county, my favorite county, Comanche. Comanche. You know, Comanche, I like the name Comanche. I like Comanche kind of like Desdemona. It just kind of fits hand in hand like a pair of gloves there. Anybody in Comanche County?
Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Mike Echo.
Well, good evening, Mr. Winston. Whiskey Alpha 5 Yankee Mike Echo. You must be on the other side of the mountain because I hear you. I hear you. Did you go outside today?
Yeah, just right as the sun come up.
Okay, that's a good time to go out when the sun comes up, you know. That way you know you're still alive and you can listen to the birds go out and dig those worms out. Welcome in here, Winston. Thank you for checking in, always being faithful to check into the nets, whether it be here on 5.8 or on the sideband net. Always good to hear your voice. All right, Mike, if you don't mind, could you give my amplifier and me a break?
Absolutely, Wayne. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, assisting starting net control at Parker. Name is Mike. I'm out here in Eastland County in Desdemona, Texas, or thereabouts, and I'm going to call on some counties out to the west, southwest, south, and even southeast, but at any time, if you haven't checked in and you can hear me, we'll certainly take your check-in. Before I head to the south and the west, I'd like to call on ERAF, the county to my east. ERAF County, if you're listening, I'll take your check-in. Any ERAF County check-ins to the Simplex net.
KJ5 APS.
KJ5 APS. Kyle, are you in Comanche?
I am. I don't think Wayne heard me, so I thought I'd give my call to you.
Yep. You are full scale up here, buddy. Everything going good? Okay, good to hear your voice. That's Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra. That is Kyle, and he is checking in from Comanche County. Are there any other Comanche County check-ins or ERAF County check-ins? that's the first time in 7 years I've never had an Erath County check-in so far, but I'll bet you we'll get some. All right, let's go down and call on Brown County. How about Brown County? If you hear net control, give me a shout. All right, I certainly heard Brown County. Alpha Charlie 5, Alpha Sierra, and Alpha Bravo 5, Yankee Victor. Good evening, Bill. Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Romeo Golf. Newland, good to hear you. And Kilo Charlie 5, November Oscar X-Ray. Glad you're with us tonight. Anybody else in Brown County tonight that wants to jump in and be counted? Newland, am I missing anybody? Just give a call for Brown County just in case there might be a mobile or somebody I'm missing, if you don't mind. All right, thanks for trying. I just want to make sure. All clear with KJ5 Echo Romeo Golf, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Let me drop on to the south a little bit and call on Hamilton County check-ins. If you're copying net control, it's your turn. Are there any Hamilton County check-ins? Hamilton County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling for Hamilton County. All right, let me try Mills County. Hello, Mills County. If you're there and copy, it's your turn.
K5 Kilo Victor, Mike, I've got a checkout running late, and I got other people waiting on me. K5 KV.
Oh. Okay, Benny, appreciate it. I appreciate it. I was late getting in tonight. We got Kilo 5, Kilo Victor. Kilo 5, Kilo Victor, checking in from Mills County. That was Mills County. All right, let's go down south and call on either, how about McCullough County? Anybody listening in McCullough County? All right, how about San Saba? This is the Simplex net calling for San Saba check-ins. I got it light. I got you there, Gil. That's Whiskey Bravo 5, Charlie Victor Charlie. Again, Whiskey Bravo 5, Charlie Victor Charlie. That's Gil down in San Saba. Gil, thanks for checking in. Over. Gil, do you still have a copy? KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Okay, yeah, very good. A lot of QS Baker, but you're in the log. You are in the log. Appreciate it. How about Lampasas? Anybody in Lampasas County? Lampasas County check-ins to the Simplex net. AC5AS, Bill, if you're up for it, make a call down there for me to McCullough and San Saba, or even Mason, those counties down there, and see if you can pick anybody up.
All right, Mike, I'll give it a try. Is the net running?
All right, Bill, I appreciate it very much. Conditions are just not there. I'm looking forward to the fall, where we're just picking everybody up, but I appreciate the effort. I know there's some folks out there, and I greatly appreciate you trying, and I know they're out there. All right, all clear with Alpha Charlie 5 Alpha Sierra. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa, and I'll make a final call for any stations out in the west or southwest of the Metroplex, Eastland County, Comanche, Coleman, Brown, Mills, McCullough, Nolan, Taylor, ERAF. If you're listening and haven't checked in, give me a shout. I would like to try before I turn it back to net control. How about ERAF County? Are you listening? If so, it's your turn to check in.
Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra.
Hello, David. you got ERAF on the scoreboard. That's Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra. How's it going? Haven't talked to you in a while.
It's going real fine. They had a great July-August on the 6-meter band, but unfortunately the sporadic E event for the Northern Hemisphere has gone to bed until next year. But it was a great time.
Well, I heard about it. I didn't try, and I probably missed it, but I'm glad you got to participate. There was a lot of excited operators. So all clear with Kilo India 5 Oscar Sierra, and one more call, ERAF County check-ins to the Simplex net. Nothing heard, so I appreciate all the check-ins on my watch and all the relays as well. And I'll turn it back to starting net control out of Parker. N5 Fox Papa Delta, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I am handing the baton back to you, sir.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. As always, it really does help out having you out there, Mike, and appreciate you picking up those stations. Welcome to David, KI5OS over in ERAF County. Glad to hear you this evening. And let's see, I think we had some guy that's Azel. That's our, that must be Daryl over there. Did I hear you try to cover somebody up?
KC5SLQ, man, I heard nothing. Squelch wide open. I thought the net was dead. KC5SLQ, Azel.
Oh, no problem. You know, if you got that knack of saying Azel, and I really like that because I don't have to worry about the call letters. I got you right away.
Roger. I thought the net was dead. SLQ back to net.
Oh, no problem whatsoever. That was Kilo Charlie 5 Sierra Lima, Quebec over in Azel. Appreciate you checking in, Daryl. All right, let's see. Yeah, the conditions are not real good tonight, but, you know, we have to deal with that this time of year, and it's daylight savings time and all that kind of stuff. Okay, on my list, next on my list is Hood County check-ins. Hood County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex depth.
75 Echo Sierra Victor.
Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Kilo X-ray portable 10 watts.
Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot.
Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey.
Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec.
And Kilo Foxtrot Quebec Echo Zulu.
All right, let me get these folks logged in. We got Clayton there, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor. Always a pleasure having you guys check in here, and followed by Mike, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee Foxtrot. Danny, Alpha Alpha 5 Delta Whiskey. And Kilo 5 Lima Quebec. Glad to hear you tonight, Kel. Did you ever get that 991A on the air?
No, sir. I've got it on a shelf over here, sitting on top of a power supply.
That's a start. That's a start. Have you got any hookup wire?
I think I see some hanging off of the top of the 991.
All right, well, you might try to make use of that hookup wire. That, you know, that's a nice radio. Just, you know, for you just to look at it. It needs to be on there with the lights lit up. All right, Kelton, I have to rib you a little bit about that. And George, you're sounding good tonight. A lot better than the last couple of nights. Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu. Good to hear you in there. Let's see. I think that's everybody I heard. Anybody else in Hood County?
Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Kilo X-ray portable.
Okay, Hood County. I heard a carrier, but I didn't hear any audio.
Relay, is that?
Go ahead, sir.
That's Scott. He's portable Kilo Golf 5 Romeo Kilo X-ray. Scott, where you at?
I'm located in Oak Trail Shores in North Cranberry.
Out of Oak Trail Shores in North Cranberry. All right, Scott, we'll get you relayed in. Wayne, I'm sure you heard it. Scott in Granbury, Kilo Golf 5, Romeo Kilo X-ray.
Very good. Thank you, George, for doing that. Kilo Golf 5, Romeo Kilo X-ray. And appreciate Scott making the effort to get in here tonight. Always appreciate the check-ins and all the relay help that we can get. Anybody else in Hood County? Let me be so bold and let me try Somerville County check-in.
November 5, Delta November.
There's a loud station and absolutely new to me. I've never heard that before. November 5 Delta November. Let's see, Top's got you logged in there. He thinks you're in Glen Rose, Jeff. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm about 12 miles outside of Glen Rose along Chalk Mountain.
Oh, you must be up on a ridge because you're coming in really good here.
Yeah, Roger, I'm at 1,260 feet.
Well, that makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and appreciate opportunity, and 7-3.
Well, very best 73s to you, Jeff. Appreciate you checking in this evening, and that's a cool call. Very short and to the point. Probably makes a good CW call. Anyway, anybody else in Somerville before we be bold again and go to Bosque?
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. Yeah, 600 feet makes a big difference.
Are you at 600 feet?
I'm at 643.
Okay, well, you know, can you run some coax over there to Jeff's place?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I've got 800 feet stuff about a mile and a half out, and then 1,200 feet, 1,200 feet out about 10 miles from me, so I don't have much of a chance. But anyway, I can hear you tonight, Wayne. W5MLD.
Well, and likewise, Mike, you're coming in good here. Appreciate it, and, I'm sorry that I don't always copy you or the vice versa, but you're always welcome to come in here, and it's always good to have you checking in. As a regular that you are. All right, let's try Bosque County. Bosque County check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex set.
Yeah, you know, I'm here. WC5WC.
Well, should I be disappointed, Wiley?
Well, I guess I'm reliable enough. Unless I decide to go to Colorado.
You are reliable, and why aren't you in Colorado? It's cold up there.
Oh, no, it isn't. I was up there 2 weeks ago. It was upper 90s when I got there.
You're in the wrong place. You should have went to Silverton.
I wasn't too far from there. I was at Pagosa.
Oh, Pagosa's down in the hole. That's worse than what Mike's dealing with over in Somerville County, you know? You have to get up on a ridge over there. Pagosa Springs is low.
Well, I went up on Wolf Creek Pass, and it was 90-something up there, too.
Yeah, I think the bottom line is hot everywhere, or hotter everywhere. And I think, Wiley, a lot of that is that the last 2 years, we've had really good weather in the summertime. And it's been hot, don't get me wrong, but not normal for Texas. This is normal for Texas, and I got to tell you that it's certainly not my favorite time of the year. All right, would you save me a little trouble and go ahead and call your normal counties, and I'll try to listen up.
Okie dokie. I'll make one comment. Hey, Jeff, we need to get together and meet, because I'm not too far from you. Here's Ronnie, November Tango 5 Bravo in Valley Mills. Hello, Wiley. Hi, Ronnie. Got you. Anybody else in Boston County? Okay, we need to jump over to Hill County now. Anybody in Hill County?
This is Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Juliet X-Ray.
KG7YJX. Good evening. Anybody else in Hill County? Wow, kind of quiet tonight. Let me switch over to the beam. Okay, we're going to go over to Freestone County. Nothing heard from Freestone. Let's try Limestone County. Okay, how about Anderson County? Kilo 9, Zulu Kilo in Freestone. Thank you. Good evening. Okay, next county up is Leon County. Oh, nothing heard from Leon. Van Zant County. Try Houston County. Okay, beam is moved a little bit to the south, McLennan County. Oh, Chuck, KC5ADM down in McLennan County. Anybody else in McLennan? Okay, how about Milam County? I guess Banjo didn't stay with us. Let's go to Falls County. Nothing heard there. Robertson County. How about Brazos County? Nothing heard. Burleson County. Grimes County. Even farther south, Washington County. Well, I was hoping to more time. Washington County. Oh, hello, Brian. Got you. Thank you. Stretch it on out there. Going a little bit farther to the south. Well, my list is complete. Did you copy those as I called them out?
Well, no, I didn't. You turned your antenna away from me, and I can't hear anything. So, I'll tell you what I got, and I got that over, where did I get? Oh, the 310 machine. November Tango 5 Bravo. He was coming in very good. Then the others, I think there were 3 or 4 more, but you're gonna have to help me out here, Wiley.
Okie doke. I got KG7YJX, K9 Zulu Kilo, Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta, and November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango way down in Washington County.
All right, there you go. I copied that. I don't know, that beam might be good for you, but when you point it south, I mean, those signals go that away, and I don't get any RF up here, so I feel deprived. Okay, that was, let me help Top out, make sure he gets all this down. That was November Tango 5 Bravo, Kilo, okay, he's got Kilo Golf 7, Yankee Golf, is it Yankee Golf X-ray or Yankee Juliet X-ray?
Say that again, I got a text that I had to answer.
Okay, was it Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-ray or Yankee Golf X-ray?
It's Yankee Juliet X-ray.
I think it was a Kilo Japan 7.
Okay, Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-ray, and then Kilo 9 Zulu Kilo, got them, okay, and then Chuck down there, KC5ADM, and yeah, Brian, November 5 Whiskey Charlie Tango. All right, I think everybody should be happy now. We still got a little problem on 47, but we'll get that squared away. Appreciate it there, Wiley. We're going to move over, and this is, of course, this is Wayne, November 5 Fox Papa Delta. We're over here in Peaster, Texas, and we're looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, specifically looking for check-ins from Tarrant County.
Quebec Echo Charlie, Fort Worth on the net.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-ray Kilo.
Kilo India.
Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf Oscar.
Okay, all right, let me, I think I made a mess of things, Trey. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm just, you know, I'm going to learn my lesson one of these days. But, you know, the propagation map looked kind of good over in that direction, but I don't think people are hearing me, and I'm not hearing them. But I did get Kilo Juliet 5 Quebec Echo Charlie, had a great signal here. Kilo India 5 Hotel X-ray Kilo. And then we had some guy that's over there in Gordon. I think he's in Gordon, Mr. Joe. Kilo India 5 Lima Sierra Tango. How's everything on the west side of town?
Well, it's pretty good over here. Just got back from Fiji, so it's I missed the heat while I was gone, and not too fond of it when I got back.
We saved some of it for you. Well, Fiji, did you work any? Did you take a mobile over there? Did you take a radio and work some DX?
No, I don't think the YSL would have let me.
Well, you just need to be sweet talking her. You know that. I mean, that's Fiji Island. I mean, that's way out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody'd love to work that, especially. Oh, I bet you Mark up there, KJ5PWB. I bet you he would love to work that. Now he's got a general ticket. He can do that. All right, let me quit lollygagging around here. Trey, you can see what a mess I made. Can you help me out?
You're rolling along fine there, Wayne. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike. Let's see what we can do here. I am assisting net control out of Parker County this evening, and I did copy earlier Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf Oscar. Got you in the log, and any other Tarrant County stations come with your call now.
Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray.
November Hotel Juliet. And Kilowatt Baker 5, William Baker.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf November.
All right, let's run that list real quick. We got Kilo Echo 5, Echo Charlie X-Ray in there. Then there was a November, some letter, and then Juliet station. Try it one more time.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel Juliet.
All right, I copied the Kilo Juliet 5 part, and then I got the November, and I think it was hotel, but try it one more time.
Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel Juliet.
Okay, I got it right then, yeah. Kilo Juliet 5, November Hotel Juliet. Thanks for checking in with us this evening.
USL, we appreciate it.
You as well. And then we got Kilo Bravo 5, William Baker in there, KB5WB. Then November 3, Delta Mike Echo, Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima, and then Kilo Juliet 5, Papa Golf November. Any other Tarrant County stations?
Kilo Echo 5, Bravo X-Ray Yankee.
All right, got Kilo Echo 5, Bravo X-Ray Yankee, and then a little bit of oscillation there, so it sounded like there might have been a double.
Roger, roger. It's Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India.
Richard, got you in the log. Glad you're there with us this evening. Kilo Fox 5, Romeo Hotel, India is in the log. Any other Tarrant County stations before we move on down south?
Kilo Juliet 5, Quebec Echo Charlie.
A relay, Trey.
All right, real quick, we got Kilo Juliet 5, Quebec Echo Charlie, and then go ahead relay.
Well, that's the one. That's the one. You got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Wayne. You never know over here. I might not be paying attention like I'm supposed to be. I'm going to clear with Tarrant County and Wayne and move on down to Johnson County, see what's going on down there. Come with your call now.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
K9 Mike Kilo. India 5, Echo Whiskey Foxtrot in Johnson County.
All right, good turnout from Johnson County this evening. Got Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey, Kilo 9, Mike Kilo, and Kilo India 5, Echo Whiskey Fox. Any other Johnson County stations? There's somebody there. Can I get a relay?
That was Lima, November, Lima. Lock and load.
Yeah, I had him great earlier, and then about a S3 or 4 that time, so he might have changed locations. What's the first part of his call? I can't remember. I don't think it's KI5. One more time.
Is it K5 LNL? Okay, Kilo 5, lock and load. And are you Mobile?
Expert passing through Granbury, going southbound.
Okay, he's over in Granbury, so maybe that's the reason you don't copy him very well, Trey.
And he came up to S5 that time, so there we go. Yeah, there's a lot of rock and hills down there, so we got him in the log. Thank you, Wayne. We appreciate it. And thank you, K5LNL, for checking in with us this evening. I'm going to move on over to Dallas County, see what's going on over there.
Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo Uniform Shane Irving.
I picked up 2 stations over there, Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, and then Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo Uniform. Thank y'all for checking in with us this evening, and I think that's a sign we need to move on south down there and see what's going on in Ellis County.
Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee K5 WXY.
Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Quebec Delta.
All right, that's Gary, Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, and then Kilo Juliet 5, Juliet Quebec Delta. Gary, while I got you, do you mind giving a shout-out to points to the south and the east?
Well, Wiley stole all my thunder because I heard both Chuck in Woodway and Brian in Brenham, but we'll give it a try. Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2 meters Simplex net out south, east, or northeast of the Metroplex. Okay, I've got Joe in Lancaster, but you doubled with somebody in Tyler or Terrell, I think. So, Joe, give me the call again. Okay, thank you. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango. I couldn't remember the whole call. I believe there's a station in Terrell. Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Uniform Golf. Was that a QSL? Okay, Brenton Terrell. Anybody else south, east of the Metroplex that Wiley didn't steal from me? Kilo 9 Victor Oscar Mike. Alrighty, anybody else out southeast or southeast or northeast of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2 meter Simplex net? right, somebody broke squelch. Try again. Okay, I've got a relay from Chuck via my cell phone saying he heard K9VOM. I know that's Dan out in Lake Tawakoni. Dan, if you got a copy on me? Is anybody hearing K9VOM out at Lake Tawakoni? Okay, well, Chuck relayed you in from Waco, said he heard you. All right, I appreciate you checking in. And by the way, you're about to knock me out of my chair all the way over here. Anybody else out southeast or northeast of the Metroplex looking to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? All right, Trey or Wayne, I guess that's all the damage I can do.
Well, hey, that brought in quite a few there. We got Kilo India 5 Whiskey Tango. We got Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Uniform Golf, and K9 Victor Oscar Mike. And I think since we got the Hunt County Station in there, so I'm probably not going to do any good calling out that way. But if for some reason I'm making it out to Hunt, Rockwall, Fannin, Lamar, we'd even take Colin if somebody else could pick it up. Come with your call now for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Nobody home there, Wayne, so I'm going to go ahead and hand it back over to you. KE5 NGM back to net control.
Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey, Tarrant County, Lake County. Gary, double R Gary, double R. That's I think that's what I'm going to name him, as double R. All right, appreciate him bringing in those stations, and of course, I don't know. I usually copy folks out on the east side better. It's not my good side, but according to propagation, it's supposed to be better tonight, but not so much for me. All right, let's see. Let's quit that fooling around. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Looking for check-ins from Wise County. Wise County check-ins. Now's your turn.
Before we do that, quick relay, KE5 NGM with Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey. He's over here in Fort Worth. KE5 NGM back to net.
Okay, I heard him too. Was that Trey? Alpha India 5?
Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey.
Okay, Alpha India 5 Yankee Whiskey. And hello to single R Gary up in Alvor. Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. How are you, Gary? Thanks for being there, Gary. Anybody else in Wise County? Okay, I think that was Dan in there, but I didn't get the first part. I just filling in the blanks mentally here. Can you give it another try? Hang on, don't go away. I can't copy your call letter to be sure, but I think that was Dan. Do I have any relays? Relay. Go ahead, relay.
It was Kilo Victor 5, Delta Alpha November.
Okay, thank you. I think that was Steve in there. I appreciate that. I knew it was Dan, but I couldn't legally write him in there because all I heard was the Alpha November thing. So anyway, that was Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. Appreciate that help with the relay. And I'm going to log, I'm going to go ahead and log KI5LET. Are you out there, Tom?
KI5LET.
I just want to make it official. You know, I don't want to make any, I don't want to make any mistakes. I might get fired. Anybody else from Wise County?
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey.
Whiskey Delta 5 India Whiskey Whiskey. Howdy, Sean. Do you drink?
Well, not so much whiskey, but water. So, water Delta 5 India, water. How's that?
There you go. There you go. I don't know. There was a lot of whiskey in there. I don't drink whiskey either, so I'm right there with you. But I drink water, but sometimes they put hops and barley in there. Anybody else in Wise County?
Well, real quick, I like my code 807 as well. 73. WD5IWW, back to you. Keep picking it up.
All right, thank you. Thank you for that confirmation. I'll remember that next time I'm up there in Wise County. Anybody else want to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? All right, how about Denton County? Denton County check in.
Kilo 5 Delta Tango Nova Delta Tango Hotel. David near Argyle.
I knew you had to chime in with that Argyle thing. I don't know why that I think that's so hilarious, but I always look forward to you checking in, David. That's Kilo 5 Delta Tango November. Anybody else in Denton County up there?
November 5, November Alpha, Hickory Creek.
Okay, I've got November 5, November Alpha, and Kilo 5 Bravo Whiskey X-Ray, but there was another station in there, at least one other station that I didn't copy. Can I get a relay?
Relay?
Go ahead.
That was Kilo Oscar 5 Zulu, Coleman in Krugerville, Denton County.
Well, I could hear him in there, but it just wasn't clear enough. Thank you, Top. I appreciate it. Anybody else in Denton County?
Relay.
You see, Steve, that Top, he's right there with it, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
All right, Whiskey 5 Sierra Tango Charlie. Anybody else before I hand this off to somebody that knows what they're doing?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Okay, we've got Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Sierra Mike, and oh gosh, there's another one in there, and I'm going to blow it. I think you have the wrong call, both for me, Delta Tango Hotel, and for, I believe, Philip K5B. Help me out with that, Top. K5BYX, I think it is. Is that right, Top?
Yes, sir. We got Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, Philip and Sanger.
Tell you what, I just messed that all up, didn't I? Well, I'm glad that I've got some good. I'm glad I got some good help here on the frequency. You know, that's what makes this all work, doesn't it? All right, Top, you help me out in this mess, would you?
You're doing a great job, Wayne. I'm just in the right place at the right time. This is Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any other Wise County check-ins to the net? I guess Dooley's gone. Any check-ins west of Wise County, Jack County, Young County, or west of Wise County? Go ahead. Which county? Yep, go ahead, county. Give me your call sign. right, there he is. I was going to call north, but he jumped in. This is Cameron in Elmore City, Oklahoma, Garvin County, November 5, Romeo Alpha Kilo, 102 miles north of me. Thanks for checking in, Cameron. While we're here, anybody else hear Cameron from Oklahoma?
Copy him over here in Peaster.
All right, Cameron, you're making it into Denton County and Parker County. Thanks, guys, for the signal reports. Any other check-ins west or north of Wise County? You guys did a great job on Denton County. Any other Denton County check-ins? All right, I'm going to let Denton County take over. Steve, you had a good, strong signal tonight. W5STC, your turn. Net control.
Okay, this is W5STC. It's net control for the 2 meters North Texas. Looking for any check-in east and north of Denton County. Come out to call. Any check-ins from Cook or Collin County, Grayson County, come now with your call. Nothing from the crickets over this way, so I'm going to throw it back to you, W5STC.
All right, thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. And I think that's about all we're going to get up here tonight, but good job, everybody. KI5LET, back to net.
Quick one, Top.
Go ahead, David.
Did you get Kilo Bravo 5 Victor Sierra Mike?
Yep, that's Stan and Denton. You relayed him in. Good job. He's got an ICOM 207 or 297 and at 50 watts and a Diamond X50. It looks like 19 feet or 10 feet.
Okay, just wanted to be sure, and I'm surprised we didn't hear a few of the other Denton stations, but back over to you, K5DTH.
David, you want to try another Denton County call?
Well, I think Steve's got me beat, but I'll give it one quick shot. Anyone, anywhere within the sound of my voice, if you have not already checked into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now with your call sign phonetically. Nada. Unless someone else heard anything, back over to you, Top.
All right, any relays? Nothing else heard. Thanks for trying, guys. I appreciate it. KI5LET, back to net control.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Top. Thank you, David. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to echo what David said. Anybody, anywhere that is within the sound of my voice that would like to check, I think I did that right, would like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, please give your call phonetically now. Late check-ins. We're running long. Late check-ins, come now. All right, so let's move on to the last part of it. Let's see if there's anybody that you heard that you'd like to make a call to. Now's your chance. Let me have who you are, and I'll put you on the list. Probably won't be a long list, but that's how we do it. And if you'd like to make a call, we'll give you that opportunity. I think everybody's went to bed. How about if you'd like to just get a general signal report, give me your call.
Kilo Juliet 5, Quebec Echo Charlie in Fort Worth.
Okay, all right. Alpha India 5 Bravo Uniform. Your turn, Cam.
Light copy indicator, KI5LET.
All right, thank you, Cam. Yeah, you're way up from where you were before. So yeah, conditions have changed. I think it has something to do with the sun and the time of day. What do you think? I think Top said he had a light copy on you. Anybody else here, Cam, out there in Eastland?
He's obviously real strong to me, KF5LST.
There you go. He didn't know that, Joe.
Thanks. I wasn't looking at the meter. If you call out again, I'll tell you what you're at. What you're reading here.
Of course, Cam already knows me. So how about Kilo Juliet 5 Quebec Echo Charlie? I think you're next on the list.
TJ5QEC, yes sir. Just upgraded my antenna to a Comet GP3 and was just checking the seat.
10/9 indicator.
S6, but really scratchy in Gordon, Alapino County.
TJ5QEC, appreciate it, gentlemen.
All right, and I've got a pretty good copy on you here as well. Looks like somewhere between S3 and S5, so sounded good here in Peaster. Anybody else like to make a call? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make one last call before we close it up. One last call before we close it down for the evening. This is November 5 Fox Papa Delta in Peaster, Texas, looking for late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. All right, with that, I want to thank everybody for checking in this evening, all the relay stations. All the guys helped us out. Special thanks to Top up there running Net Logger and doing double duty for us, and Trey over there running the YouTube channel there. Absolutely marvelous. I sure appreciate all the participation from everybody. I hope you have a very, very good weekend, and we'll look forward to doing this again next Friday night. Very best of 73s from November 5 Fox Papa Delta, Peaster, Texas.
Great job, Wayne. Thanks for calling in it. If anybody's lucky enough to have a 1.25 meter rig, we're going to start the 1.25 meter Simplex net shortly after this. Give me about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Great job, everybody. Let's compare propagation on 2 meters to 1.25 meters. Happy weekend.